Episode 2: The 6 Hours. She started protecting it. That was the only word for it. Protecting. The way you protect something fragile that the world has not yet noticed and therefore has not yet tried to take. 6 hours, sometimes more. The window between the school bus and the first demand of the day, when the house was hers alone and she could exist in it without being needed by anyone. She didn't announce it. She didn't tell Dotun. There was nothing to announce. It was just a woman sitting with a book in her home, which was not a remarkable thing, and yet she held it close. This small practice, the way you hold something you suspect people will minimize if they see it. She finished the book in 2 weeks. Then she started another. The second book was different from the first, harder, more demanding. The kind of writing that required something from you rather than simply offering itself. She had to read some pages twice. She didn't mind. She found that she liked the effort of it, liked the sensation of her mind reaching for something and catching it, liked the feeling of being a person who was still capable of learning. She had been a good student once. That was not a life she thought about often. Her years at university, the version of herself that had opinions about things, that argued with lecturers, that read beyond the syllabus simply because she wanted to know more. She had been sharp then, curious. She had not considered that those qualities might need tending to continue existing. She sat with the book and felt something returning. Slowly, imprecisely, the way circulation returns to a limb that has been still too long. Pins and needles first, then warmth. One morning, Dotun left later than usual and found her on the couch reading. He stood in the doorway with his car key. "You're just reading?" he said. She looked up. Yes. He seemed to consider this, not unkindly, more with the mild puzzlement of someone encountering something slightly unexpected. A piece of furniture moved, a familiar route diverted. "Okay," he said, and left. She watched the door close behind him. The word had just lodged somewhere in her chest. Not because he had meant it as an insult. She didn't think he had. He probably hadn't thought about it at all. It was the kind of word men like Dotun used without malice, reflexively, the way you say only when you mean merely, as in of no particular consequence, of no particular weight. Just reading. She thought about that for the rest of the morning. What would have been the right answer? Working, cleaning, doing something that produced a visible result. Something you could point to at the end of the day and say, yes, that happened. Time was spent here and it shows. Reading produced nothing you could point to, nothing tangible, nothing that served the household or the children or the marriage. It only served her. And she was starting to understand how long it had been since anything had done that. The children noticed before Dotun did. Her daughter, Tammy, came home from school one afternoon and found Wonu at the kitchen table with a notepad. She had started writing things down, passages that moved her, thoughts that arrived while reading, questions she didn't have answers to yet. Tammy stood beside her and looked at the notepad. "What are you writing, Mommy?" "Just some things I'm thinking about." Tammy considered these with the seriousness of a 7-year-old processing new information. "Are you a writer?" Wonu laughed, a real laugh, unperformed, the kind that surprised her. No, baby, I'm just thinking on paper. Temi accepted this and went to drop her school bag, and Wonu stayed at the table for a moment longer, smiling at nothing in particular. Just thinking on paper. She liked that. It was during the third week of this new practice that she got the message from Nkechi. They had not spoken in over a year. Nkechi was an old university friend, one of the sharp ones, the ones who had argued about politics and read Chimamanda before it was fashionable and planned loudly to be a formidable woman. She had moved to Port Harcourt after our wedding, and the distance had done what distance does to friendships that aren't maintained with intention. Things then, quietly, until they were mere memories, then presence. The message was simple. I've been thinking about you. How are you? Wonu read it 3 times. Then she typed back, I've been thinking too, about a lot of things actually. She pressed send before she could second guess herself. It was the most honest thing she had said to anyone in months.